My name is Alba Guerra. I'm from Argentina, and today we are going to talk about empanadas, which is a traditional dish from Argentina. Well, there's actually in many countries, but I'm going to do Argentinian style. The ones that I'm preparing right now are going to be filled with meat. The ingredients are the meat that are already cooked with onions and garlic and spices like cumin, red crushed pepper, salt. I have raisins, olives, and hard-boiled egg chopped. And the dough is imported from Argentina, and it is to be baked. I don't fry, I bake. So what I do is I take the dough, I put 1 spoon of the meat that is already cooked, 1 olive, I put a few raisins, some egg, and now I'm going to close. And now what I'm doing is called repulgado. And once I finish closing, I place them in a tray that it's already covered with a little film of oil so they don't stick in the mold. That's how I basically do the preparation. The meat, it's ground meat. It could be chicken, it could be fish, it could be ham and cheese, always with a lot of onions. In chicken I use turmeric as a spice and pepper instead of red crushed pepper. I use regular black pepper. And then when they are all in the mold for the oven, I will brush 1 beaten egg and then I bake them at 380 for about 20 minutes, depends on the oven. And then I'm gonna do spinach. I'll have to close them different so people don't get mixed up. If it's a vegetarian and they would wanna tell them which ones are they, that way they go straight to what they like. To prepare the spinach empanadas, I cook a lot of onions. I would say if I make a dozen, then I put 2 medium onions. And I chop them and then cook them in a little oil. And when they're ready, they are transparent. Then I add the spinach. And the spinach, I don't boil. I wash them with a mix of cooked onions. I use white sauce, so I prepare the white sauce with cornstarch. I dilute 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in a 1/4 cup of water, and then I put garlic, I put pepper, about half cup of milk, and then when it boils, I put a nutmeg, butter, salt, and that's it. Then I mix everything well, and I also add grated cheese. You're ready to stop. The thing is that because this is kind of liquid, you have to be careful when you take the empanada. Right away, I close one side, and then in the angle is where I place about a tablespoon of spinach, and then you have to close the other end first, otherwise start dripping. And I take a fork. First I press all around, and then I press with the fork, and they lay flat. And then the cooking time will be the same. You have to wait until they're cold. These ones, because they're laying flat, I'm going to put first in the bottom tray for about 7 minutes. Then I place them in the center and rock, so the bottom gets cooked. And that's it.